watching as I wait for my order at Chick-fil-A. Haha. Hey Alicia. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and get started. If you are watching this video live, you're going to see that little red box right there that says live. And if not, you're going to see it on the replay, so you can go ahead and watch this back and put hashtag replay. So in case you don't know who I am Yvette. I am a unique presenter. By day, I'm an educational diagnostician. I am a wine, makeup, assessment-loving mama, so I'm also known as a unique diag, okay? So I am so excited. This is my first live in 2019, okay? So this is huge for me. I really kind of want to take my hobby, take my love, and share it with more people. So I really want for you to take out of this video where you learn more about makeup brushes, techniques, and things like that. So this month we're offering a kudos where you are able to pick your own customized eyeshadow palette, get your own awesome Epic mascara, and your own lip splash liquid lipstick, which is amazing. You know, fabulous, fabulous deals. If you want to go ahead and, you know, share this post, go ahead and share it and let me know so I can thank you right now. Obviously, you all can hear me because I haven't heard anybody say I can't hear you, the connection's bad. I'm going to take that as everything is awesome right now, okay? Also, after this video is done, I'm going to go ahead and upload this video to IGTV and also to my YouTube channel. So let's go ahead and jump on in. So again, Rosé Everyday really kind of made me think about this palette right here, okay? When you're picking your own eyeshadows, you have your choice between satins, mattes, shimmers, and metallics, okay? So, what does that mean? Well, that means a slew of things, okay? But you need to be able to read your eyes, your eyelids, to kind of guide you into, hi Madi, how are you doing? To kind of guide you into what you're going to pick. I am a fan of you do what makes you happy, you do what makes you feel beautiful, but I'm going to help you and guide you to make your beautiful the best beautiful, but still doing you. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump on in. Anytime you're going to pick, you know, shimmers, glimmers, metallics, always start off with a transition color. So my face is kind of already done, eyebrows done. I got a little bit of foundation on. I have my eye primer on. So anytime you're going to do, again, like I said, and you have a little bit more mature skin, like mid-30s up, you're going to need to prime your eyes and you're going to need to set that. And the reason why you're going to do that is so that those awesome eyeshadow and pigments don't get into your fine lines and wrinkles, right? Okay, so I've already done that. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that my makeup is set by putting some... let me see, a little bit. Usually I put on my my setting translucent powder, but I don't have that with me right now, and that's cool, that's fine. But I'm just gonna set it. Okay, get some water. Okay, so all of that is ready to go, and so anytime you're gonna pick something, you're always gonna want to pick an awesome transition color. I recommend going with the lighter color and then building in to add your dimension. So right now I'm going to use, we have blending brushes. This right here is gold. Love it. So this is a blending brush, and as you can tell, it's a little bit fluffy, and the brush or the bristles aren't so packed together, okay? So this is my blending brush. This is my fluffy crease brush, which I use a lot. This is my deluxe brush, and this is my crease brush. So between these three here, I'm going to show you how to do the eyeshadow look today. Do you not have all of these brushes? That's fine. We can make do with what we have and then build slowly and add to our collection. But these right here are right now my favorites. I'm like really leaning towards these. So let's go ahead and get started. Again, you're always going to want to pick a transition color. I like to go with a lighter one and then build from there. So I'm going to go ahead and use this color right here, Tickled. I ordered, let me see, I'm trying to use. Okay, so again, it's a matte. So I'm just going to kind of place it, dab it where I want it, and then I'll make my motions, okay? Hey, Melissa, Happy New Year, my friend. Okay, so as you can tell, I'm building. You're gonna wanna have a light hand. You see, a light hand. You wanna have a light hand, and the reason why is because if you start either doing it too hard, like close, this is gonna put too much pressure and you're gonna add too much at one time. You're not gonna wanna do that. You're gonna want to add as you go, because it's easier to add than to take away. So I'm not gonna lie to you, this is not a fast process. It's not. But it's a fun process. It's a fun process. Okay, so as you can tell, I've already dabbed, and I'm really focusing above, like where the eye bone is. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I want to make my eyelids look bigger, like I have more of a canvas to work with, okay? And I'm just making little motions like this, starting from here to here, okay? And you know what? If you over put product, that's fine. That's okay. We can always clean it up. Everything is always fixable. Always fixable. And the reason why we use eyeshadow and makeup and things like that, it's all about illusion, okay? That's really what makeup is. It's about illusion. It's about building confidence. It's about just making you feel beautiful, you know? And that's really why I love makeup. So does anybody have any like New Year's resolutions? Things like that? Let's see. I always say I'm gonna have a New Year's resolution. I'm gonna, you know, do this, do that. But you know what? I feel like it's overrated, you know? I feel like that's a lot of pressure. Like, okay, it's a new year, it's a new me. Well, why couldn't it be a new me last week? Or, you know, does that make sense? It's a lot of pressure, I think. What do you all think? Once y'all hop on, if y'all can just go ahead and let me know who you are, that would be awesome, because Facebook doesn't always tell me like who's hopping on. So I would like to say hi. And also, okay, I think I went too far here. Fixable, very fixable. And also, if you want to, feel free to share, to like, and to share, and to comment, do it. That would be awesome. You would be doing me a total solid. Okay, so I have my transition color good, right? Except that little spot that I told you that was bothering me. Let me see. Okay. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to jump into my palette. You know what? It kind of almost makes me want like a Merlot, right? Okay, so what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to start, I like to start with the lighter color. So the one that I'm going to use right now is called Conspicuous. I really had to concentrate, isn't that sad? But I guess that's more of my, holiday brain. Okay, so I'm going to put Conspicuous on. It's not the darkest shade in the palette, but I like I was saying, I like to build from there, okay? So now I'm going to use my new baby right here. Hey, Patty, are you ready to Rosé Everyday with me? So I'm going to use my favorite. This is my fluffy crease brush. I love it because you have a little bit more control than you do with a blending brush, but it still allows you to blend, and it has, again, you're using like a very thin, not thin, you're not using a heavy hand, okay? So now I'm gonna break my own rules and I'm gonna use metallic, okay? Usually I like to do a satin, but for some reason these colors called to me and they say, Yvette, put me on, and I had to listen, okay? So I'm gonna go on with this metallic, but I am not with these metallics going above my brow bone or my eye bone. I'm not. I'm keeping it here below. Then once it comes time for my matte, then I'll go ahead and be able to blend that a little bit better, okay? So again, since I'm gonna go ahead and kind of dab it, and since it's a lighter of those shades, I'm gonna bring it in here, okay? And then in a bit, we'll do more of like an ombre look. What are you doing today, Miss Patty? Okay, so now I'm going to be doing windshield wiper motions, okay? Dab, 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 and then windshield wiper. Okay, do you see that? How this color is so pigmented. And it's just, I haven't put a lot of product, like I haven't at all. It's a very, very, like, let me see, can you see? Like a little tap, tap. That's it. That's it. Because if you overdo it, you're gonna, one, have spillage on your face. Don't do that. Two, what if you put way too much? I mean, the power of blending is awesome, but come on now. Okay, so all I'm doing is dabbing, and I'm just kind of more placing, I guess you could say. So now, after I've already done that, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Dab, 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 and then windshield wiper. Does that make sense? My other goal, not a resolution, my goal would be, I want to be able to do a winged eyeliner. I don't know who has it mastered, but that's one of my goals for myself to be able to do and feel more confident with it. I don't have a hooded eye, but drinking coffee. How much is this palette? It's part of the kudos. Coffee, I do need to probably drink some more. I only had 1 cup today. And Lord knows my caffeine intake, you know, is pretty high. This right here, right now we have a kudos going on where you can get any palette, and of course I'm here to help you customize. A quad palette that you get to customize yourself, where you pick 4. And then on top of that you get the Epic Mascara, which I recommend the waterproof formula, and then you get a splurge cream shadow, or not a splurge, a liquid matte lipstick for $72. Okay. That's like a really good deal. Okay, so I'm gonna take a step back so I can look at my work and see, am I even? Can I move on? I still have my dab dab and windshield wiper. So what this does is it gives me a little bit of control, but at the same time, it's giving me the ability to blend, because if you want to use highly pigmented colors, if you want to make and up your eyebrow, your eyeshadow game, you need to be using the proper tools. Do they have to be expensive? No, you know, there's some really good e.l.f. ones out there too. Do you have to only buy Younique? I recommend it. But you don't have to, you know, start somewhere. So, okay, so right now, so far I've used the Transition Color Tickled in another palette, but I could also recommend one that we have here, which I want to say is Agile. Loving these colors with the denim. That I haven't completed the look, girl. It's going to take it to a whole other level. Okay, so I have this. Rebecca, I lost my train of thought now. Okay, so then now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add to that. Oh man, I felt like what I was going to say was important. Do you remember what I was saying? Okay, so now what I'm going to do is with my deluxe brush, I'm going to go in with that conspicuous, and I'm going to go like this. Do I want like a super smoky eye? No, I want to add dimension to what I'm doing, okay? And that's really what it is. You're adding things slowly and then taking a step back, admiring your work, and then you're saying to yourself, self, what else do I need to add? Okay, so right now I'm only using the Transition Color Tickled, and I'm only using the color Conspicuous. This is only 2 colors. That's it. I mean, hello, that's crazy. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go in with this darker color, which is Ostentatious. What? Hey Sylvia, hey Rachel. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with that one. I'm still gonna be a little bit cautious with the, I'm gonna still also use this brush here, my Fluffy's Crease Brush. But with this, I'm only gonna put it right here to the corner, like this. Like that, I'm literally just dabbing, because I'm probably gonna use another brush in a second. Remember, since I'm using metallics, I don't want my metallics to go too high above my bone, my eye bone. And again, it's all preference. I personally rather have, usually if I'm gonna use metallics, I like to mix a satin and a matte. But I feel with this, you know, I want to just do it. I just want to go a little bit further with it. So I'm okay mixing my metallics. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and go in with my crease brush, and my deluxe brush. And I'm going to kind of tap, just tap, because these colors are very pigmented, okay? And I'm just kind of going to, I'm not going to go too far with this one, because in a second I'm going to do something else and you're going to see. Okay, so now we're going to take another step back. I'm going to go back in with my crease brush, the fluffy one, and I'm just going to blend these all together. I haven't removed any product. I haven't cleaned this brush. Again, I'm just going to go ahead and review what I've used, okay? And then Rebecca, you're going to just admire the denim mixed with these rosés. How are you doing today, Rockalita? Okay, so far, transition color in the color Tickle. I would recommend Agile if you're going to get a palette. Then I went ahead and I'm using the color Conspicuous right here, and I used it all in here all the way to this midpoint right here, okay? Then what I did is I went in with this darker metallic right here, Ostentatious, which is a really pretty raspberry metallic color, and I just carefully placed it with the fluffy brush here, and then I just blended it very little with my fluffy crease brush, okay? Still not doing too much. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to use my crease brush, and now I'm going to go in with my matte. This one's called Fervent, and this is like, I want to say it's a burgundy. Okay, this one I'm going to be careful with because it's very pigmented. So this one I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit of more dimension into it. I'm not going to go crazy. If I'm taking this for a darker eye, like a night look, then I'm going to go all for it. So all I'm doing is like a V. Tap, tap, V. Okay? And if there's any harsh lines, that's cool. That's fine. We're going to blend those bad boys out. No biggie. Okay. Okay, so it's kind of maybe like more of a C and then going in with the V. C, V. Okay, step back. Now I'm going to go ahead with the crease brush, dab it again in my Fervent, and I'm going to go a little bit darker here, and I'm going to just kind of touch my lash line, my lower lash line, just to the midpoint. Remember, we already went in with the Conspicuous all the way in, not all the way to like my tear duct, but like right here. Does that make sense? Okay, so I have this, another step back, and again, the process is every time you add a color, you're going to go back and blend it. You're not blending circular. Right now, I'm just literally doing my windshield wiper motions just to make sure that my colors are marrying together. Okay, so it's kind of going to be like an ombre look. Now I'm going to show you the ombre look. So if I want to put colors onto my eyeshadow, onto my eyes, and I want it to be precise, okay? Especially if you're using glimmers, shimmers, and metallics, because I'm placing this metallic with a purpose. Okay, you're going to want to use a brush like this with a lot of bristles. So this is going to, you know, really help with the placement, and it's going to be more of a tap, tap, tap motion. So with this colored Relaxed, I'm going to go ahead and kind of just tap on it very gently. Let's see. Okay, and then I'm just going to place it right there. And remember, I'm kind of trying to do my kind of more of like an ombre look. So I'm just placing it like that. I'm not going crazy. Do you see that? That's a beautiful color. It's like this one right here is like your rose, your rosé color, I guess. Now I want rosé. Okay. Do you all see that? Okay, I'm gonna get close. Ready? I am not done with this eyeshadow look. I just wanted to show you right now. Okay, so now I have that where I want it. You know what? Now what I'm going to do, okay, let me show you what I'm going to do. Hey, Edna, how are you doing? Gorgeous. Okay, so with this color right here, I'm going to get like a little crease brush, eyeliner brush, and I'm just going to tap right there. Okay, and so I'm going to kind of just put it so that it mirrors the same here. I have that color here, so I'm going to put this in the same way. Does that make sense? Okay. That's it. Do you see that? I'm going to try to put just very little on my tear duct, just to kind of like a little highlight. So I'm really taking these colors and I'm putting them places all with a purpose, okay? I really wanted to do like a rosé ombre look. So now again, I'm gonna go ahead and carefully blend. Again, just my crease. I'll use the blending brush in a second, okay? Did y'all see that? So I don't see any harsh lines. Hey Vanessa, how are you doing? Now I'm gonna go in with my blending brush and I'm only gonna blend the top. I'm not blending anything else from here down. I'm just blending right here on the top part. Do y'all see that? Okay. So it doesn't look very harsh. If you want to make this a night look, then with that Furbent, you can make it a lot darker, okay? Now it's time for the eyeliner, and then I'm gonna show you how to take, I can do this half night and this half day. Yeah, we can do that. Eyeliner, okay. So if you have baby lashes and you don't really have eyelashes like I do. Yes, sir. Not yet, buddy, almost. Thank you, I love you more than life. Mom life. Hey, buddy. Mom life, Mom life. I love you, baby. Okay, I'm a mom. So, okay, so now if you're gonna be putting on, if you want your eyelashes to look thicker and fuller, it's all about illusions, okay? So you're gonna get your eyeliner and you're gonna tight line. Okay, what does that mean? You're gonna get this, and if you're gonna squeamish, so sorry, you're gonna get your eyeliner and you're gonna put it underneath, like where the lash line is. Okay, are you stabbing your eyeballs? No. Hold on 1 second. Okay. You'll see that? Okay, and then again, other side. And I'm also going to do the same with the bottom. And you can do many, if you have little eye, smaller eyes, like maybe almond eyes, you're not going to want to tight line the bottom part. Hey, Lulu! You're not going to you're not going to tight line the bottom. But I do. You know, they usually say use the white, blah, 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 use a brown because you're in your mid-30s. I like a dark brown. I mean a dark black. For work, I'll use maybe the dark brown just to kind of make it more, I guess not formal, but I like a dark, like black underneath, like a tight line. Do you guys tight line in the bottom with black or brown? Hello, my friend. These are the colors that you bought, Lisa. Okay. So here you go. So that's tight lining. Now what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to get my, I'm going to go ahead and get my liquid liner. And I'm going to concentrate very hard because I'm not good at liquid liner. I'm just not. It is what it is. So a good wing, that's not going to be me. I'm just going to do it more natural. Maybe on this side. Hold on 1 second. Hey, buddy, what's the matter? Okay, everybody's going to get along. I love you. Here, it's not locked. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to lightly line right here. But if you want, you can go ahead and just get your iPad and sit on the floor. Get your iPad and you can sit on the floor. Go get it, please. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of do the bottom. Okay, so I didn't line all the way in. I just kind of lined half of the way. He smells fear. does he? Thank you, my friend. Yes, these colors are gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh, how do I want to line this eye? Let me just, I like how I lined halfway. I think I'm going to do the same thing this way. I'll do more of a thinner one. Let's see. My love, my love, my love. Ethan Mercury, go and get your iPad and come right in, okay? Okay, so then right there I just have it halfway, okay? Let's see, what else am I missing? So what I want to do right now while I'm letting that dry before I put on my Epic mascara, on this side I'm going to show you how to kind of bring it up. Hey Natalie, how are you doing, my beautiful cousin? I'm going to do this half where I'm going to make it more of a dark color and show you how you can take it into like maybe more of a dark. Where are you? Okay. So on this half here, I'm going to use a darker color, which is Sentimental. So I'm using right now that I'm going to line with Pompous. And on the other side, it's going to be more of a neutral. And then we can see which ones we like better. Okay. And like I said, I'm a mom, guys. This is real life. I'm not going to put up a show and pretend. It is what it is, you know? Nobody's life is perfect. I don't care how they portray themselves on social media. Nobody's life is perfect. Kids will have their moments because they're kids. And that's okay. Okay, so I lined my lips on this side with Pompous. And I'm going to put something else on. I'll put Sentimental. On this side of my face, I'm going to line with Pouty. And it's a neutral. Oh, look at that. Do I have it? Let's see if I can line it. I can. Very mildly. I just want to show you the two different looks and that you could use with the same eyes. I am loving this eyeshadow. I've never done an ombre look, but I saw it on Pinterest last night when I couldn't sleep, and I was like, you know what, it's time to try it. Okay, so when you're going to be using our Liquid Splash lipsticks, please make sure less is more. Look. So it comes like this. I like to wipe off and then maybe build from there, okay? And I'll start in the middle. Sorry, there's no talking. Okay, so this one right here is Sentimental. Where are you going now all dolled up? Nowhere. To sit in my couch. Okay, so on that, this is the Sentimental, and it's just a little bit darker. See? And then on this, I'm going to use Sublime, and I'm not going to lie to you, this one I use probably a lot more often. This is like my everyday look. Okay. I'm concentrating so hard. Okay, do you see that? So, which one do I like more? God, that's tough. Okay, maybe I didn't think this through. Are you able to see, kind of like get the gist out of it though? Okay, so now let me go ahead and top it off with our Epic Mascara. Remember, Epic Mascara that's a product I'm going to recommend to everybody. And the reason why is because I have purchased everything from cheap to expensive to drugstore to Sephora. You know, this is the only product that I've been able to use that really makes my lashes look like real people lashes. You do like the darker side, right? I'll take some pictures in a second so I can kind of get the full look. Okay, so with this stuff right here, it says you don't need to curl it, blah blah blah. I'm a creature of habit, so I am gonna curl my lashes again because since I don't have eyelashes, it's a must for me. I kind of put it on and I wait about 10 seconds, and then I go ahead and put this on. Remember, guys, with your mascara, please, please, please do yourself, do your eyeballs a favor, and replace it every 6 to 8 months, every 6 to 8 weeks. If you cannot remember when was the last time you bought a mascara, guess what? It's time to throw it away. Okay, so I went ahead, I put 2 coats if you are blessed. Okay, so look, I'm gonna pull it out. Make sure that when you're not pumping, because then you're gonna kind of ruin the shelf life of your own mascara. So kind of do that swirl, make sure you get everything. And then you can go ahead, start from the base. I start from the base, and I like to go, I'm gonna bend my head back, and the reason why is because I work so hard on my eyeshadow, I am not gonna mess it up with mascara. You know what I'm talking about. It's like a magic wand. Yes, it is. So how do you know it's time to replace your mascara? It doesn't glide on as easy. It's kind of lost almost its awesomeness. So that's how you're going to be able to tell. So again, it's about 6 to 8 weeks you need to replace them. And I'm not just saying that to sell you mascara. I'm genuinely telling you it has to do with bacteria, especially during flu and cold season. Okay, so I'm going to look up just so you can kind of see this is only 1 coat. So sorry for nostril shots. Okay, and I'm going to let that kind of sit, do its thing for a bit. So, okay, so that's only 1 coat. Usually, if I want to be able to showcase the mascara a lot better, I'm going to not use bright eyeshadow because I really want you to be able to see it. But you can kind of see when I look up. Does that make sense? Let me go ahead and jump on over to the other eye. I think I am liking the Sentimental better. You're right. I might need to put just a little bit of concealer. Did I bring it with me? So guys, feel free to share this my post or my video. That does me a solid, because what you're doing is you're helping me by, you know, sharing my business a little bit. You know, I sell Younique primarily because I love the makeup, but I've always loved makeup. You know, my dream job growing up was to work either at MAC or to work at Sephora. So I wonder what my, that was like always my dream job. Yes, I knew I was going to be a teacher. Yes, I knew one day I was going to be an educational diagnostician. But that was always my dream job. I wanted to either be a makeup artist and really just play with makeup. Not really be like, you know, artist, but just play with makeup. Like, can you imagine? So I get to share, because again, I'm not a professional. I'm just a mom that likes to put makeup on. Oh yeah, drink wine. Okay. That's only 1 coat. 1 coat. I'm really liking the way that Ombre Look looks. Wow. Sorry guys. I'm not vain. It's just I really like the way my eyeshadow is. I'm going to put a little bit more. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the 2nd coat. So if you have gorgeous long eyelashes, you only need 1 coat. You are awesome. You are blessed. Count your lucky stars. If you're not, go ahead and put two coats on. It's very buildable. And again, like I was saying, okay, I'm doing right now the blinking. When I'm working on the tips, that's when I'm going to be doing the blinking. And I concentrate very hard. And I'm going to go ahead and... Okay, other side. So again, guys, replace your mascara every 6 to 8 weeks. By doing that, you're reducing the amount of pink eye infections, what have you. You know, you don't want to have pink eye. Because I just want to just throw it out there, because I had spent a lot of money on my makeup. I think, how old was I? 23, 24. And I had to throw away all of my MAC eyeshadows because I got pink eye. And I literally cried like somebody died. Cried. Okay. So, Okay, this is what I do. I get my fingers and I kind of blink up, and in my head it picks them up. I don't know if it does, but I do it. Okay, so let's just see. I'm gonna go ahead and run down through everything. I feel like I look pale. Let's add just a little bit of bronzer. I'm gonna add a little bit more bronzer because I feel a little pale. Okay. Oh my gosh, let me share this product with you because it's my fave. It's like a metallic, it's called Spirited. That is a metallic, that one is a metallic blush. Okay, let's go ahead and do the rundown before I get distracted yet again. Okay, so what I wanted to do today was I wanted to go, let me give you the recap. I wanted to do a Rosé Everyday Eye Look, which is a really pretty rose burgundy metallics. That's kind of like an ombre look, coming darker in, going lighter. Darker, lighter, okay? Hey, Lysandra. So I wanted to do that today. And again, I used this palette that I created that just calls to me. I mean, this is a good time palette right here. Okay. So what I did is I just used a very light transition color in one of my other palettes. Then I went ahead and I went in with this color here, the Conspicuous. And I went in with that one with my fluffy crease brush, and I went all the way to the midpoint in, and then I kind of tapped it in, right? Then I came in with my Ostentatious, and I went in a C and a V, but that one I kind of also went in a little darker. So again, the Conspicuous, I went all the way to this point, and then with the Ostentation from this point out. Then I used my crease brush with the color Fervent right here. I did my C and a V, and then I blended those bad boys out with my fluffy crease brush. Then I blended it all together with my blending brush. If you want to have awesome eyeshadow, if you want to up your game, always, always, always use blending brush. Tools are important. I went ahead and I used my liquid eyeliner, which is water resistant. When you wash it off, it almost peels off. Like, it's going to stay on all day. I only did it all the way to the midpoint. So from here to the midpoint, I tight lined with my black eyeliner in the color Perfect, and it's water resistant as well. That's why I was able to put it inside of my waterline. It's going to stay there all day. And then I went ahead and I finished my look with Epic Mascara. On this side, I have my Sentimental with my Pompous Lip Liner. And on this side, I have Sublime with my Pouty Lip Liner. Anytime you're going to be using a bold color on your lip, always, always, always use a lip liner to hold the colors in place. And if you're going to be using a nude lip, always, always, always use a lip liner. And you overline a little bit. I wasn't able to do that today because I didn't sharpen my lip liner. You know, life. But always kind of overline if you're using a nude, just to kind of make it look bigger. Because a nude lipstick is going to make your lips look smaller. So that's why. Okay, and then I used my bronzer, Beachfront bronzer in the color Malibu to do a Lazy Girl contour. I used the color Spirited in blush right here and the color Benevolent as a highlighter, okay? So all of those colors made all of this. Again, just don't forget about our awesome kudos that we have for this month. It is $72. You get to customize your own quad palette. You get your own Epic Mascara, and you get to pick your own matte liquid lipstick. Winning. So if you have any questions, go ahead and private message me or comment. If you, what else can I say? Again, feel free to share this. And if you didn't see this right now and you don't see that live button right there, that's okay. You're watching on the replay, so go ahead and hashtag replay so I know that you saw it. Okay, and if you missed all of that, you'll be able to also see this video on IGTV, and I'll also upload it to my YouTube channel. So you have a fabulous, fabulous day, and Happy New Year, okay? So remember, the new frame of mind that I'm going to be having this year is Rosé Everyday. It's going to be more of a free, spirited attitude. My goal is not to be so high-strung, and just let the cards fall and land where they land. Okay, so you have a fabulous, fabulous evening, and I will be talking to you later. Bye.